Hello.
Hi.
I pressed the right button. Aren't you proud of me?
I am so proud.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. I'm Jetpack.
I'm Gooba.
And we are...
Jetpack and Gooba.
That's right. Good job. Trained you well. I hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. What were we going to say, Big Guy?
I'll let you have this one. I'll let your name go first on this one.
Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday afternoon or whatever time it is where you are. Yeah, Gooba and I just went on our Valentine's night dinner. It's delish, but we ate too much, so if we're a little sleepy, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. Just had a good dinner and now very tired, but that's not uncommon for me on stream nights, so.
Yeah, you're never gonna beat the EP allegations.
I won't, but we'll push through.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are doing great. My Goobage is 43. That's pretty much how I feel right now. 43% Cooper is accurate for me at this moment. 99.
Let's go.
Cheated. Chris Liza, I hope I said that right. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Hi Archmage Ren. Hi Raspberry Pit. Hi Lufizra. 8%. Ooh, that's disappointing. It is.
It's not great, but it's not the worst either.
Yeah, no. I've had 1% before, I think.
We've
seen 0.
I think we've seen a 0 before, yeah. So.
I don't have much to update people on. I guess we kind of do. So we're gonna pause our Nancy nights for a couple weeks. Gooba's gonna be out of town for a couple weekends, so if you don't know, it's my busy season as well. So kind of up in the air what our streams are gonna look like. We'll keep you updated on Instagram on what's going on. So that's all we got for now.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because today's Nancy game is one of my least favorites, so the percentage reflects that. That's it. That's what it is. Hi, Pious Private Eye. Welcome in. I have a soft spot for this one just because I love a good museum. You know? Love a good museum. 92%, that's good.
It's good.
It's one of your favorites for sure, yeah. I tend to think of it fondly. I tend to think of the first 11 games with very high regard, so pretty on brand for me.
I feel like I remembered liking this one.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we played it, I think. But...
Yeah, there's some good puzzles. I think a lot of people look at the older games and they don't think they don't think they have enough puzzles. But I really think the older games are more about the characters and the atmosphere and some puzzles rather than puzzles first.
Yeah.
A lot of the newer games have too many puzzles for me. Wild take. I'd rather have more stronger developed characters and a deeper story than have a bunch of puzzles.
That's fair.
Yeah. Lie is Labyrinth of Lies. So I love museums real life, but the one in Lie bore me. The one in Labyrinth of Lies was too small.
Yeah, it was you could barely call it a museum. There's like 5 exhibits.
Yeah, it's way too small.
Like the whole, like, not Coliseum, but like where the performances are, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it was strange, yeah, because it's the whole thing in Labyrinth of Lies is it's a museum that is having a play to promote the museum. But the museum is like small.
Yeah. Like just one room, basically.
Yeah, I think there might be another hall that we don't have access to, but I don't know. That just seems like a tease. You gotta give us more. So yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah. Not a whole lot going on over here.
No. Yeah, if you missed our past streams, we're slowly putting them up on YouTube. I just finished editing through the final scene. So those will be up in a couple weeks. So that's all we got other than that.
Yeah. Fingers crossed that I will be able to finish my video before I head out of town.
Yeah.
I've got one that's probably at like 75% done, so I'm gonna try and knock that out.
He's doing great, chat.
Thanks.
Also, hi Maggie. So close to being 69%. Love that for you.
So close.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get into it because I don't want Gooba to fall asleep. He's getting.
I will do my best.
He's getting real EP, chat.
You
There
know,
we go.
we had a good dinner. Ate too much.
I think Melina is theory person who is actually. Wait. Eh? Oh, Melina in theory. I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say, Pious Private Eye. You might need to help me out. Melina is the only person who thinks it's a museum. It's literally named a culture center. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, with any luck, you can see this.
Dear Dad,
let us know if it sounds okay. Otherwise, we're gonna get into it.
Welcome to my latest case.
Thanks, Nancy.
Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Junior.
Dear
Going
Dad,
Junior.
Greetings from the new Deputy Curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume.
They don't give us time to
I'm
talk.
Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who was King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12.
There's Nancy.
Can you imagine?
So dark
That
in
was
there.
615
Nancy.
AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that Jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their
Check out that ray
carvings.
tracing.
There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
I
Leave
sold
it
my
to Taylor
grandmother.
Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these
Not
deals.
Graham.
You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
The Maya love Jade. Yeah, that's one of those lines that you can just hear. Also, as a kid playing this, I was like, what are you talking about? That's so rude. Why would you say, I don't care who your father is? But like, as an adult, Nancy has no business being deputy curator.
Yeah.
Like, her dad totally got her this position.
Like, they said it's an internship, but that's like...
For a deputy curator?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're short-staffed? Yeah, wild. The links to her went to not showing Nancy. Yeah, totally. All right.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith, too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Means is gonna be or is number one, right? Will be number one? I don't
I
know
think
my
so.
tenses. Nanso is a Nanso is a nepo baby. I can't think. Nanso, the nepo baby. Yes. Yeah, she is.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
How hot were they?
Sarah means will be.
Okay, thank you. Sarah, right?
I think it would be, if it's Spanish, I think it'd be Sarah.
Yeah, I just butchered the pronunciation. I'm just gonna go right on with that. That was bad.
Did Beach Hill buy it?
No. We could barely afford the price of the loan for
Emphasis
one
on
thing.
the ah,
And
okay.
besides, nowadays,
Sarah.
it's not even legal to sell artifacts out of the country of their origin.
No. What is a monolith?
What exactly is a monolith anyway?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Didn't we just ask what a glyph is?
1,500 years old.
I don't think so.
According to Henrik,
Oh, no, we asked
the
what a
monolith was
monolith
made at the
is.
special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
What a strange thing to say.
Pointy Vanderhead?
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico. Anyway, there's
Chaco
a list
tacos.
of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
World-renowned expert and owner of the Whitey Vanderhead.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi sabubi.
Always wear underwear. Chaco Taco Cultural Center, yes. I live for Henrik for some reason. Can't wait to see him. I love that for you. Love it. Henrik has a lovely voice. Hidden Guatemala. All right, you want to be Woo or Rutherford?
I'll be Woo.
All right, go ahead.
How did a New York society woman like yourself end up in Topeka, Kansas?
My husband, Herbert Laszlo, was a hydro engineer. When he got appointed to head up the Kansas River Flood Control Project, naturally, we came to Topeka. When Herbert drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York, but after 36 years in Topeka, I just didn't have the heart to leave. The truth is, this is my home now. He drowned. He was a hydro engineer and he drowned.
Oh my god. Just as an aside, I find it interesting that you never took his name. That was almost unheard of at the time of your marriage, wasn't it?
Yes, well, I was never one to worry about the conventions. And where I come from, once a Rutherford, always a Rutherford.
Well, you certainly have been a trailblazer. Now back to Topeka. What about your love for the arts? What in the world do you do for culture and entertainment here?
Oh, my stars, don't underestimate Topeka, dear. The arts are alive and well here. We have theater, symphony, and over 20 art galleries. I organize the St. Patrick's Day Parade and the Corn Growers' Bowl, and I sit at the board of the Topeka Commission of the Arts, too. This is the capital of Kansas, after all.
Miss Rutherford, Art Appraiser is thrilled to be featuring your fire ruby necklace in this month's issue. Please tell us about this extraordinary piece of jewelry.
The necklace originally belonged to Herbert's mother, Hester, rest her soul. We never got along. Oh, but those rubies really did blaze like a burning ring of fire around her neck.
You had the necklace altered when you inherited it. Is that right?
Yes, well, Hester's spirit was just a little too overpowering in the necklace. I felt like I was going to be strangled whenever I wore it. So I decided to add a piece from my own family to balance out the energies and, you know, make it my own. It's crazy. She's like, my mother-in-law was going to strangle me through this jewelry. What did you do, Prudence?
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
How cultured. There's the infamous coat that's in like 27 games. To say Plaza? Plana?
Great Plaza of...
Is that a Z? I don't know if that's a Z.
I think it is. I'm going with it.
It's got degrees on degrees on degrees. Airplane! Addenda to the Palenque Monolith loan. 2 payments of $250,000. So the loan is $500,000. They only had to pay half of it up front. 200 days total. They paid $500,000 for 200 days.
Wow.
Okay, they can reproduce images of the property for postcards, posters, t-shirts, coffee, mugs, keychains, and mouse pads. They added that in. They're like, we have to, guys, we gotta have the mouse pads.
For the gamers.
For the gamers, let's go. Beach Hill shall assume full liability in the amount of $1 million. Joanna signed it. We need Alejandro del Rio. I love that the document is just thrown on the floor. Yeah, me too. Love that.
The knob is missing.
Dang. Okay. So this means road. You wanna draw it? Go for it. Here you go. Here, I'll draw it.
Okay.
Here you go, bud. Go ahead and read chat.
Hurricane Sunny strikes again.
Yeah. Hurricane Tortilla.
Hurricane. I just realized I were
Hurricane
referencing.
Tortilla.
Any Vine fans out there remember that one?
Are we dating ourselves? Chat, we're old. We're old.
Jinx. Jetpack.
Okay, good, thanks. Q Honeyham. Marquito Falcone. The Spangenberg family.
I'm old enough for Vine, but never got into it. Yeah, Vine was... I don't really remember
Topeka Commission
watching...
for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
I watched Vines at the time that Vine was popular, but I always saw them, like, on YouTube.
Yeah.
I never really got on Vine, the app.
Yeah, not the way I get on TikTok.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll go through these later, because we're gonna have to go through these later.
Kids, Vine was what we had before TikTok. The simpler time. Never got TikTok either. TikTok, I think, is...
Oh, man, it's superior.
Yeah,
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderhue.
Go ahead.
I remember when TikTok started and everyone was saying, like, we gotta bring Vine back. Vine was better. TikTok is so much better. Like, there's more ads, which isn't great, but that's the reason that it's still around. Vine should have had ads so that they could pay for it. Because that's why it shut down. It just didn't have any revenue.
Is that why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They didn't run any ads on it, so they were just losing money constantly.
Alright, here's Shirtless, Dr. Shirtless.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
Huh? Housekeeping?
Keeping artifacts clean is an important
Doesn't he have a
aspect
nice
of
voice?
preserving them. Anyway, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Yes.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
Our TikTok, or our Twitch doesn't like what TikTok was called. What was it? What was TikTok before it was called TikTok?
Musically?
Yeah. Never heard of Vine where I was from. Yeah, I don't know if it was big worldwide.
Definitely big in the States. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm also old enough for Vine, but just barely joined the trend. That's fair. Yeah, I feel like I was like Gooba too, where I saw most of it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
You don't even know me, dude, but you're right.
Henrik, have you ever considered narrating for audiobooks?
It would do well.
Perhaps a podcast?
Nah. Wickford Cocoa Kringle Milk Chocolate Crunchies. Lavash. It's very cow. Property of Sunny June.
Is this
Excuse
the
me,
first
sorry, I
appearance of Sunny June
Yeah.
related stuff?
Yeah, sorry. I burped and then I talked over you.
That's okay.
Notes. I hate that bowl game. It's all... The bowl game. It's all random. Or is it? Choosing when I pass, when the computer passes. 4 pieces of card. Different than dice. Try. Pascals. Triangle. This triangle.
Triangle.
It looks like triangle. Henrik does have a voice for audio for sure. I think it's Jonah Van Spreeken, right? Is that who it is? I don't remember who Henrik is. He has a voice for a cowboy. He really does. He does. I can't remember who's the voice actor for isn't it always? Yeah, it always, like, if you just say, isn't that Jonah Van Spreeken? 9 times out of 10 it is. With the Nancy Drew games. So here's Pascal's triangle. So this is the Beach Hill gang. This is Henrik with his big brain. Blah, blah, blah. Stop losing my things. Blah, blah, blah. Stop breaking my stuff. Quit daydreaming. And here's Joanna. Get to work, Sonny. What she got up her sleeve? Hurricane Sonny. Saw Sinclair the other day. Warning, never look directly at Sinclair's side. Alright, so here's the start of the audio narration. I'm just gonna snap a picture of this because I'm not about to draw it. David S. Hogan.
So I was just looking up.
Okay. Very nice voice, Mr. Hogan.
He's
Must
more
serve
of an actor than a voice actor.
Web. Sigh. Sure wish the lab had a computer. I just have to check out the latest alien adventure game. www.justadventure.com. I wonder if that was anything back in the day.
I bet it was. I bet you could go... There was something there.
Sure. If only someone would make a game about the Maya and toss in some alien stuff, of course. Temple in the sky. Uh-oh, Joanna found out about the stinky cheese incident. big trouble now. I wonder who ratted him out on me. Must have been that Cocoa Bandit. Whoops, I hear Storm and Joanna coming over. Better hide this. And he was fired.
Poor Sonny.
Temple in the sky. Alright.
I didn't finish it yet. I haven't finished that task.
Can't check that off yet.
Is this the first checklist of the series?
Technically, Message on the Mansion has a notebook that kind of updates, but I think this might, yeah, this might qualify as the first.
Okay.
Stole the pen. Alright, so pottery shards. Bring addenda to monolith loan agreement to Alejandro at the Mexican consulate for signature. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Let's see. 202-555-9963.
You have no voicemail.
Jonah von Spreeken doesn't appear until Haunted Carousel.
Wow.
And then he never leaves.
Okay, I can't remember the number. You gotta help me. Right here.
555-9963.
You have
The phone is so annoying in this game. 9963?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the first interactive checklist of the series, yeah.
Bonanza.
Are you still having a sale on packing supplies?
That's right, 30% off on bubble wrap, foam peanuts, heavy-duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew. But Silvio's curatorial bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Call him back.
Yeah, Pious Private Eye. I feel like I've called him back years ago, but it definitely hasn't been recently, so I do not remember. But we're gonna do it.
Silvio's.
Oh yeah, he says something like, "I thought I told you." So okay. Which one should we say? Could you tell me how long we've owed you this money, or do you know offhand how much we owe you? 5, 4, 3.
How much?
2.
This is Nancy Drew. Do you know
Shout out,
offhand
Sylvia.
how much we owe you?
I thought I told you to beat it. Silvio Jr. is through with the whole lousy bunch of you.
One more time.
I told you to beat it.
Oops. Dang it. Obnoxious phone calls.
Silvio's curatorial bonanza
Straight to
is
voicemail.
open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Please call back during regular business hours.
Straight to voicemail. Alright.
He was ready.
Now, Franklin's voice might sound a little familiar.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, great to hear from you.
Sound familiar?
How's the internship treating you? Are Joanna and Henrik showing you the ropes?
It's Sylvia. That's Sylvia.
Silvio, what are you doing here?
What are you doing, bud?
Beach Hill's an amazing place, and after that kidnapping case at the Royal Palladium, the mysteries of the ancient Maya are just my speed.
Glad to hear you're
What do
settling
you
in.
think?
I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
Hi, Corbel. Welcome in. He sounds so distressed when he realizes she called again. Yeah, he does. He really does.
I'm sure everything's going to be smooth sailing, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
You
Nope. Can't call 911. Better be careful.
Darn.
Check.
Well, we didn't actually order it. We just
Doesn't matter.
called about it.
Doesn't matter. Check.
Okay.
The periodic table. This thing. This thing.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Pshaw.
You're the deputy
Greetings.
curator.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
What is the Spectro X Archeo Analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances.
Goodness.
The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
Don't you go fiddling. I was like, what are you doing? Stop it. You just said stop.
I was fiddling.
I'm supposed to order more packing supplies, but the company says they won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Dr. Shirtless.
But Henrik, what will we do when we run out of packing supplies?
I hereby absolve you of that task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens. I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
70% of a Goober, that's pretty good. It's my favorite game of 1 through 9. I love it. It's really good. I'm a sucker for a museum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how to go about rearranging those exhibit narrations.
It's really quite simple. Check out the Convermatic auto narrator in shipping and receiving. You'll need some headphones. First determine which of the exhibits in the main hall could rightly be called Exhibit A. Change Exhibit A's narration number until you're seeing what you're hearing, or hearing what you're seeing, and it's all downhill from there.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
How much money do you think they saved by putting a mask over his mouth?
Probably a lot.
Probably hours of work, honestly. Congratulations on your purchase of the state-of-the-art Dynaham Model 2000. Ham. Choco Taco Cultural Center.
It's locked.
It's locked by milk.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Come on, Nancy. Where's your sense of youthful cynicism? Men.
Yes, it's really solid. Plus, I feel like we're introduced to a lot of side things that we see throughout the rest of the game.
That's true. Yeah. Like, this is the introduction of Prudence, the introduction of Sunny, Cocoa Kringle bars.
Oh, this is the first
Bowl?
Cocoa Kringle bars?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a Wickford candy, right? But, like, in Treasure in the Royal Tower, it's never said, oh, Wickford, you know, chocolate milk and candies. You know, so this is the first Cocoa Kringle.
Okay.
Okay. We're not gonna mess with that yet. Alright, so let's get what am I doing?
I don't know.
Okay, let's go up here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do the audio narration, because usually whenever I replay this, I just cheat. So,
I won't tell nobody.
yeah, but I don't want to do it right. So, we need headphones. That's what we need.
We're already wearing headphones.
So did you guys know you could do this two ways? You can do this, you can add the knob, or you can use a card.
Neat.
I need something to get this open.
Apparently you do need the knob.
I guess you
still.
do need the knob. What's the point of that? Why did I remember that as you could use that? I just lied to everybody. That's embarrassing.
You're a liar, a deceiver.
I am. Okay, the Maya were renowned for their fictional and stylistic expertise in pottery, painting, architecture, and jewelry. Artisans worked with a variety of materials, including clay, jade, gold, limestone, and wood. The variety of tools and materials used by the Maya demonstrate a complex and thriving trade system. Okay, so we have this.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured
Perfect.
in this exhibit, may have
Gonna draw
been
that?
used as vessels for burnt offerings.
Nope.
Okay, we'll sing for everybody.
This bowl was either dedicated to
but I
or
don't want to
used
interrupt.
supplicate the god of war, Balak.
Okay, God of War. It's not whatever game you're playing.
The God of War's name is Kratos.
Actually. Yes,
Where-
that looks right. Very cool, champ.
Mm-hmm.
Ceramic bowls and ritualized bloodletting are permanently etched in my mind. Yes. Me too. If you couldn't tell, me too. The term Maya refers to a group of Mesoamerican Indians, Native Americans, from the region of southern Mexico and northern Central America, noteworthy for their cultural and scientific achievements from 1800 BC to 1500 CE. Maya society was comprised of a complex system of nobility, priests, warriors, workers, and slaves. I'm pretty sure the Maya still exists today. That's something kind of about this game.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
This is right.
Although the geographic range
Alright,
of
take it
Maya-
easy, bud.
Calm down there, buddy.
I want this one.
Just taking stuff out of the
Just
exhibit.
that one. Nothing else.
Just that one? Okay.
Me waiting for popcorn.
It's locked.
Gooba, where's my
The Maya
popcorn?
used different methods to
Okay,
represent
so this is
numbers.
wrong.
Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
So A, right? A. Come on, buddy, you got this. This soundtrack is so good, yes. A is ham radio.
You did it.
Good job, buddy. Okay, we're working now. I don't know why I struggled so hard to get that sentence out. Maya gods. Religion played an important role in Maya society. All scientific progress was impelled by the priests' need to understand and manage the sacred forces of the Maya universe. Different gods represented aspects of Maya life, from basket weaving to calendar days. Even today, little is known about the role or names of gods represented in Maya artifacts.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who
Oh,
ruled over
welcome in.
different aspects of Maya life. Chalk.
Welcome in, welcome in.
It's locked.
3 masks depict the corn god, Yumcox, the jaguar god, Sbalanque, and the sun god, Ahukin. No, I'm butchering that, I'm sorry.
You're doing great.
Calendar stones. Tzolk'in calendar stones used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year. Maya kings. Maya kings not only ruled their people's political and military affairs, but their religious practices as well. Kings were considered to be divinely appointed by the supreme god Itzamna. While the majority of kings were male, there were several notable exceptions, including Lady Kanal-Ikal, who ruled for over 20 years. Pakal, whose name translates to shield, was born in 603 CE and ascended the throne in 615 CE. So 12, at the age of 12.
Wow.
Considered both a priest king and a military ruler, Pakal claimed divine descent and ruled the great Maya city-state of Palenque for 68 years until his death in 683 CE. The 11th ruler of Palenque, Pakal was responsible for the majority of the city's construction. His ancestry and accomplishments were immortalized in Palenque's temples and palaces, especially the Temple of the Inscriptions, which was the primary sacred site in Palenque, and later the shrine for Pakal's tomb. Pakal was buried wearing the jade death mask you see here, right? The mask was meant to distinguish Pakal as royalty, even in the afterlife. Much of what we know about King Pakal and the Maya civilization over which he presided has been pieced together by translating the glyphic inscriptions on his tomb. I pronounced the calendar correctly. Okay, cool. Yeah, doesn't stop you from saying it, Tolkien. Yeah, I can totally get that. There's the jade mask. Enjoy your lurk, Maggie.
Lady Zack Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE.
This is right.
Maya tradition required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zack Cook broke this custom by establishing herself as a deity. This gave her the power to justify the new royal lineage. Because his mother had been deified, Pakal often referred to himself as the first true king.
Wild. There's King Pakal.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural,
this is George's voice, isn't it?
Achievement flourished under his reign.
Sounds
As
familiar.
with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life, since all written inscriptions dealt solely with public achievements such as wars, battles, coronations, births, marriages, and deaths.
I don't think I ever put that together. Sounds like George and Joanna. It does. Both of them, yeah. Okay, so that's correct as well.
But right now we only have one that
One to
needs to
update.
change.
Yep. The Maya writing system is the most advanced ever developed in the New World. As with Egyptian hieroglyphics, symbols represent either sounds or concepts. Mayan is considered a distinct linguistic group, and several modern variants exist today, including Quiche, Chakakil, and Ixil. I'm trying my best.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Scribes played an important role in Maya culture, and some were elevated to prominent social positions. The Maya writing system uses logographs to represent either sounds or ideas.
Maya scribes recorded
good.
the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today.
Maya numerical notations using both the bar and dot system and pictorial
Representations?
of gods.
Strange,
Okay, this is not
supernatural
correct.
creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with
D.
the earth, caves, or mountains. The
It's the
bicephalic
Maya
monster,
numerical?
Yeah.
sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
Numbers.
That's kind of sick. A cosmic monster?
Yeah.
That's sick. I was checking the voice actors and they don't say who this is, okay. Apparently Dr. Bob Bobson is in this game. Love that. Okay, so this is the symbol for ink. I'm gonna draw this. You go ahead and read it while I draw, okay, bud?
Alright.
I won't make you do it.
Maya scribes used a variety of writing tools, inks, and inkwells. Note the logograph for ink inscribed on the plate. Inkwell, ceramic plate, Izumel, Yucatan, terminal post-classic period, Museo de Antropologia, Chiapas.
Nailed it. Alright. Maya customs. Most customs and rituals were based on religious practices and played an important part in Maya daily life. Some, such as wearing of earrings, are considered by our culture as ordinary, while others, such as bloodletting and human sacrifice, are seen as barbaric. Many ancient Maya customs are practiced today by the indigenous peoples of northern Central America and southern Mexico. And I want to be at this museum right now.
The
Get me
Maya
in there.
ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport. Players would propel a rubber ball through a small stone hoop using their thighs, hips, and forearms. It is believed that the players were often sacrificed after a game.
I don't know how. They had some strength, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Playing like basketball, but with only thighs, hips, and forearms.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That takes power.
The date on this slab
This is
uses
wrong.
the Solkin, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each
D?
with a named day,
No.
and 13
G?
weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
G is ritualized bloodletting.
Ritual blood.
Ritual blood. That's right, bud. Alright, going up. Just a cool guy.
Just a feller.
Huh? Just a cool guy.
Oh.
Goodness.
Hello, sir.
Another cool feller. Alright, let's put our...
Thinking caps on?
Sure, why not, bud? Put it on. View our progress. No progress.
What?
Take our quiz. Read the question, bud.
Pakal ruled over which city in present-day Mexico? Palenque.
I don't know if it's an A or an E. Do you know if it's Palenque?
I
Yeah.
think that's right.
What's the name of Pakal's mother? Is that it? No.
It was Zach something.
How do you spell it? Or is it like this?
There you go.
One of the Zacks I know, you spell it Z-A-K. And I think that's why I do that. Lady Zoc, yeah, okay. Maybe there's multiple answers. Alright. Name of the Supreme. You read that?
What is the name of the supreme god in Maya mythology?
I don't know how to spell it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Alright, remember the question, bud.
Okay.
Oh. Well, we're gonna go find it anyway. Let's see. Gods. Maybe it's in another. There it is. Remember that?
Idzamna. Yep.
Threw in some extra letters, you know, just for fun.
Just for funsies. Palenque. There you go.
Thank you.
Good job.
Alright, what is it?
It was Idzamna.
Like that?
M-N-A. Yep.
Thank you. Oh gosh, what was it? Okay. No, it was... No, what was it? Hang on. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to go back. Modern day Mayan language. Let's go. Gonna be... Probably culture.
Language?
Where was it?
Right there.
Thank you. Quiche. Quiche. Here we go again.
You got this, bud.
Thank you. Let's do it. Resume. Can you guys hear my keyboard? Is it creamy? Excuse me.
Gotta love a creamy board.
You see, I threw an extra A on there, and they're like, "That's fine."
No, like whatever. You do whatever you want. Good job.
Jay. Oh, I was mixing it up with the matchmaker. Got it. Got it. You have successfully completed the Temple Level 1 quiz. If you've already solved another...
Sick.
Good thing I remember to put my key in. Alright, we gotta do... full.
Oh, I remember this game.
I love how it's like, play against the computer. And we have to play as the computer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey.
You're shaking my computer.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I love this because I can make sure I win.
Right. They're like, oh, we made that too easy.
Darn it. I assume you win by just taking all their lives.
Yep. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Alright, chat, do we love or hate the corn noise?
I kind of like it.
I like it. I'm pro corn.
That's pretty corny of you.
Oh my gosh. It's got 4 ones in a row. Come on.
Come on.
Great game, yeah. Secret of the Scarlet Hand is a good one. I like it too. Oh, you son of a corn god. It gets annoying. Yeah. At first the hay is good. And then after a while it's like, okay, we could go without. You're doing great, champ. That was a great impression.
Me?
Yeah. Remaster this game and get Gooba in there.
Hashtag hire fans.
Hashtag hire fans. Oh no. I'm gonna bungle it. You ever bungle something?
More than you know.
Oh boy. Just some guy going, hi.
Hi. Hi.
This is how it always goes for me. Like the first one goes, like the first couple go really fast. And then it just takes forever.
Mm-hmm.
You miss it and curse Black Mermaid. No. Oh my gosh.
There you go.
We did it!
Hooray!
You're getting sacrificed. I was like, did I not put my card in? I was scared.
I should put in my temple key card.
All right, we have some of these. Ooh. I think this is north and this is throne. What do you think? I'm just guessing.
I like that.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Look at you.
I'm in. Just riffing on the noise. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah. I'm in.
Back the mainframe.
Now, I don't know why they thought they needed to do this so fast, but watch this. Can't read that.
Can't read any of it.
Can't read that.
Jawbone. Notice the exposed jawbone due to skeletal figure. Oh, dang it.
Eyeballs.
Feels the bones and eyeballs of the dead to reward. He's worked the semi death sign. I got that one. Black spots on the skin show the infestation of disease. Flesh. Got it.
And then this animation is great.
Kidding? I'd watch a whole movie like this.
Right? It's nightmarish. Yeah, it really is. It is. Truly, truly. So I did write down the name of the god of death. The way he walks reminds me of that... I always have to look up what it's called, but it's that alien farting game that was in the PlayStation 1 days.
Alien farting game?
Yes. It was like Zed's Adventure or something like that. If you guys know what I'm talking about, let me know. It's like...
Alien farting game.
Alright,
it was
well,
on PS1.
It was PlayStation, yeah. Jetpack, this is wild. It's real. Okay, we have an ad coming up, so we're gonna BRB, and I'm gonna find the name of this game. All right.
BRB.
BRB. Okay, Gooba.
Hello.
What's the name of the game?
The game that we were talking about before went on BRB is Oddworld. Abe's Odyssey.
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey. So it was like, wasn't the main point of the game wasn't to fart, okay? It was one of his attacks.
It just had farting as part of it.
Yeah, I think he was trying to escape somewhere, and you could jump in the air and fart on people. And it would, like, knock them out.
I never played this one, so
You should. It's great.
Okay.
McZ from Movie Maker? We're gonna have to look it up. Okay. Nope. Failed. Yeah, look up some gameplay from that game, though. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I looked it up. That's one upsetting little Cooper. Yeah. Alright, ready? Gooba, what do you think we should do? Love the music. Alright, go ahead. You wanna touch the map? Go for it, buddy.
I don't...
Just click. Go. 2 mid. Let's see if 2 mid does it. Not enough power.
Darn it.
He's far scarier than I thought he'd be. Yeah, yeah. I gotta look it up now. Because it's been a minute since I've seen
Yeah, I
him.
did it.
What was it? Write it down.
It was 4.
We're all tangled, chat. Oh boy.
So does it, when you shoot it, does it reset both of them?
Yep.
Okay, so then it was 4 high.
Okay. Keep going. Next.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to write with my left hand while Gooba's arm is in my way.
Well, I'm trying to play the game.
Look how I wrote hi. It's good, huh? Why is he slightly jacked? He's buff. He's buff. Sorry,
Dang.
Sorry, I punched you. It probably ruined your shot.
I forgive you.
Yeah, he's a scary guy. And
Wait, do I have to redo the first shot?
I forgot his mouth was shown shut. Sorry about that.
Okay.
It's got high reviews. 95% of people like this video game. I mean,
Too high.
probably a good game. I really hope he's not anyone's hearing me out. He might be. You never know.
Okay. So, I think it's low. Come on.
Try mid 5. Or high 5. Did you try high 5?
Yeah, it was too high.
Okay. Yeah, try mid 5.
Still too high.
You tried
I tried low. Low 5 was not enough, I don't think.
weird.
Try low 6. Just
Okay.
it's
Maybe
too low.
mid 6? We got a pixel out. You see that?
Too high. So or maybe mid, like lower.
I don't know, dude. Try it out.
I really wish it didn't make you redo the first shot every time.
I know, it's obnoxious.
Let's do mid 3. Yeah, okay, that's mid 3.
Yep, right there. You have 2 more to do. You're doing great.
Okay. Well, we're far back now.
Thanks for popping in. I hope your paper writing goes lovely.
Do high 4. Wait, that's the same as the first one. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. It's cool.
Alright.
You can play the ball game.
As long as you want to.
I was gonna say, like the Mayans do.
Alright, so I did high 4. Maybe. No. I don't remember what happened when I did when I did high 4. We're gonna do low 5.
All right.
Dang.
I think you gotta go.
It just goes all.
Poor Gooba.
No one knows pain like me.
No, see, that's why we write it down.
Mid 3, okay.
Because I've definitely confidently before said, hey, you know, I'm gonna remember these. I don't need to write it down. Whoa, just airball.
I think you can take over for a minute.
Yep.
It's hurting my back, bending over like that.
I can do it. You can tell me what to do.
Do 4 high for the first one.
Got it, got it. Yeah, I don't... they turn off the music. They're like, sit in your silence, you ding-dong.
Mid 3.
I see the writing.
You told me to tell you.
I told you to tell me what to do now.
Oh, so we tried
This guy.
low 5, it didn't work. We tried mid 6, it didn't work.
Did mid 5 work?
I have not tried mid 5.
Right down.
Hey! Alright.
Mid 5. You don't want to call it love. You don't want to be no one. What do you think, mid 6 or low 6?
I don't think it's low 6. I would maybe even try high 6.
High angle?
No. Let's try mid 6 to start.
Okay.
Too high.
This guy. I think it was low 6. So painful hearing it go all the way back. Low 6, low 6, low 6. Don't let me forget it, okay, bud?
Low 6.
Hey, Medio. Welcome in. It's
Welcome,
a Medio
guys.
Rodeo raid. I love seeing that. That's so creative. I love it.
That's awesome.
Hope you're what I assume to be Dave the Diver. Stream was fantastic. Welcome in, welcome in. 65% of Goober. That's good goobage. Love to see it.
It's not bad.
We're playing Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Thank you for the follow, Blue Crash 92. It was Dave. You finished the story today. Congratulations.
Hey, pal.
82% of the goober. We've got some high goobage
Good.
today. Mine was like 30 something? I don't remember now.
It's not
fine.
99 like mine was.
Oh yeah,
but,
his was
you know,
99. Whatever.
It's hard to be goobier than the goober.
Ew.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like that. Anyway, thank you so much for rating. Gooba, did you give a shout?
I did.
Number 1 helper goober over here.
I do what I can. Mid 5.
Thank you, sir.
I'm playing this wonderful.
Goobier than Gooba. Yes. It happens. It does.
It's not common, but it does happen.
I told
There
you.
you go.
I told
Good
you.
job.
Told you. The ball toss game. Yep.
And
We tossed them balls.
And you didn't even have to. I didn't even have to remind you. You remembered.
Because I told myself like 27 times. I'm like, don't forget. Don't
low
forget.
6, low 6, low 6.
Low 6. Low 6. Okay, what was the question we needed to figure out? What is the name of one of Shield Jaguar's wives?
Brenda?
No.
Okay.
Wrong.
Zac Efron.
Lady Zac Cook. Okay.
In addition to adorning
This is wrong.
themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their
me see.
bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage
This is-
crossed eyes, a trait
Zoom, you
considered attractive
Jay.
to the Maya.
Oh, cheapers. We really messed up our notes, didn't we?
That's alright.
You just got the Zac Efron, yeah. Zac Efron. Amazing. J is about the Rutherford slab. I know the beginning goes like, the date on this slab. The marriage between Shield Jaguar and Lady Zac. Lady Zac Efron. Right down. Unless you can remember. Lady Zac Efron.
Wrote it down just for funsies.
I love that joke so much. That was fantastic. Okay, Bird Jaguar. This panel is one of several commissioned by Bird Jaguar and details his capture of a Kahal, or prominent nobleman.
The Maya kings were often in a
This is
protracted
correct.
state of war with local Kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The Kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
That's so interesting. That, like, in their culture, a broken umbrella is like a white flag, like surrender. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Check out this grass. It is like standing up, straight up and down.
Yeah.
Lady Zach. This lintel shows Zac Efron, Shield Jaguar's wife, celebrating her husband's ascension. Lady Zach kneels with her pupil tied around her knees. How are you gonna stand up?
Hey, pal.
Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Pupil is a traditional woven Maya blend. Oh, we met our goal. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Holds both symbolic and ceremonial significance. They had magical powers. I want one. I want a magic thing. Look at that fire.
Wow.
That's some advanced stuff. There's the road on the ground. Thank you, Maggie.
Looks like this side is missing a part.
Jump scare warning. We're gonna take a hydrate. Jump scare warning. All right. We gotta stretch too. Everybody drink and stretch.
In that order.
And be prepared for what we're about to see. Do not look directly into his tie.
Nancy
Or
Drew,
his-
or should
or
I
his
say,
mustache.
Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
I'm Sinclair. It's okay. It's okay, chat. Settle down. It's all right.
Guys, it's okay.
It's all right.
Calm down.
He can't get you. He can't get you.
He's not. The mustache is not real.
His mustache is not real. It's painted on, guys. Don't worry. He's not real, or is he? I don't know. Why did no one warn me about this? I'm so sorry.
You're not listening.
I'm so sorry. It is painted on. It is, yeah. He's got the steadiest hand. Looking in the mirror, he's like, I could grow one if I wanted to.
What I tell myself every day.
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
The bod?
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Why do I feel like he's talking about drugs?
Drugs?
So this is the monolith.
You bet your socks it is. Would you believe I dug
I
it
will
up in my
not bet my
backyard?
socks. I like my socks.
Bet your socks. You can have my socks if you want.
Yeah, right. That must have been some shovel.
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp.
I don't think I've
Seriously,
ever
though,
chosen
thank
that
goodness you're
option.
here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What if in response to the BOD he was like, this hot bod? I'd just turn around and leave.
Be like, I quit.
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
Joanna told you to butt out?
Of what?
Of what?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Where's your office?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Bing Cherry Boulevard.
Interesting.
Side's missing a piece.
This side looks damaged.
Damaged.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're stuck. Help. Somebody. Okay, we're
Call a
good.
scientist.
I don't know. Call a scientist.
Am I gonna die?
The seated figures are a royal couple whose detail is unusual. for this area. The function of the artifact is unknown, but may have been part of a throne. Inscriptions revealed that the piece was dedicated to the goddess of the moon.
Nifty.
Oh, there's nothing there to listen to. Little is known about this relief. It depicts a nobleman standing on a captive. Owie! Get off him! Note the elaborate headdress and cape containing the reference of Talok Ringa. We need to bring capes back.
Damn, what does a girl gotta do to become goddess of the moon?
I know, right? Oh my gosh.
Alright, Medio, have a good lurk.
Yeah, thank you so much for that raid. This altar was dedicated during the reign of the 16th ruler of Kapang, Yax Pasa. The focal point of this artifact is a large two-headed crocodile. This creature is also called the bicephalic monster, and it represents the continuous cycle of life and death. Like an Ouroboros, in a way. This limestone panel depicts the presentation of 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar II.
Ritualized
This is wrong.
was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments, including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls, were employed for this activity.
Okay, so what's this one?
I don't know. So it's about a panel that's presenting 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar. Bone owls, yeah. Become a werewolf? That reminds me of a book series I want to read. Or reread. Love to see it. However it's done, I think it's gonna be rough, buddy. Just a little.
The handwriting has gotten significantly worse.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
I hope I wouldn't say so.
Lady Zoc engaging in a ritually induced hallucination. Drugs. An ancestor appears in the mouth of the vision serpent. That would scare the crap out of me. Imagine your grandma popping out the mouth of a serpent.
I'm not getting anywhere near a serpent, so I wouldn't see it. House of Night series, I think, which is mostly vampires, but yeah. Okay.
Are we planning on playing it all one stream? TBD. We're just gonna see how the time goes, you know? So we need to...
The Maya used...
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is
We need the one on
known,
ham radios.
Archaeologists
This one.
work in some...
Okay, what's next? D? What's it say? Numbers?
Numbers.
Strange...
The date
Numbers,
on this,
numbers,
the 4
numbers.
miniature gods,
Ritualized...
the Maya ball game,
In addition to it,
Maya scribe,
the Maya
This
used
one. Okay, what's next, bud?
G is
A, B, C, D, E, F, J. What is it?
ritualized bloodletting.
the 4 miniature gods,
Ritualized blood.
Nailed it. What's next?
J is Rutherford.
In addition,
Maya scribe.
the Maya used different...
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well,
Archaeologists work in ceramic...
the Maya were
Pantheistic.
Lady Zach Cook, I am Lord.
The Maya kings were off strange, super...
The date on this slab, the 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision,
Ritualized...
the Maya ball game,
In addition to it,
Maya
I
scribes.
don't know this one. We'll come back to it.
reported the
What is next? J? Or that's what
I don't, we don't, you never told me
What
what
is it?
letter it was. It was the 3 captives.
I did too!
You did not.
I said D. No. O.
It was the last one we did.
I don't know. Where are we? What is this? Who are you?
ritualized...
the Maya ball,
In addition to...
Maya scribe.
The Maya used...
Although the geographic
Archaeologists work in...
I didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me the letter.
Stop.
You just said
the
write
Maya
it down. So I...
pantheistic, believing in
Okay,
many
what's
gods
it
who
say?
ruled over different
Captive?
aspects
The
of
3
life.
captives.
Zach
Okay.
ruled
For-
Palenque
with Shield
before her son
Jaguar.
ascended
Okay.
the throne and I am Lord.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals.
That's
Here,
probably-
bird
No.
jaguar
No, that's a
stands
different
to the
one,
right
huh?
as a strange supernatural...
The date on this, the 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twin,
Ritualized.
the Maya ball.
Are you
In
sure?
addition to adored,
Maya scribes,
the Maya used
although the geographic,
archaeology, ceramic.
the Maya
Pantheistic.
Lady Zach Cook ruled
What's about
Palenque before her
Jaguar?
son ascended.
No, I don't know. I think it.
Strange. The Maya kings were.
What's the other one, Jay?
Yeah.
Who's gonna go? Come on, Nancy, say it's right. Alright, we need to figure out what those were again. J and O. This one. Okay, so it is about Archibald Rutherford. Discovered the piece in a temple. Pakal's Ascension. Okay, this is about Pakal's Ascension. J is about Pakal's Ascension. I'm just gonna go right back.
Ceramic.
The Maya
Pantheistic.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition required
I feel like that's
that the kingship
the one
be handed
inside.
down from father to son.
I am Lord Pakal.
Maybe it is this one.
Lady Zach Cook.
Guess and check. My guessing isn't working.
I am
Will
Lord.
it tell you when you get it right?
It will.
Often in a protracted state of strange supernatural.
The date on this slab uses the 4 miniature gods clinging to
Ritualized.
the Maya ball game.
In addition to
Maya scribes,
the Maya used different
although
Oopsies.
the geographic range of Maya cities is
archaeologists.
Junior, senior,
were
we're on junior.
ceramic
Junior.
bowls such-
the Maya were
And
Lady Zach Cook
theistic.
ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in
I am Lord.
The Maya
What's
kings
the I am
were
Lord Pakal
strange,
one?
It's inside.
supernatural creatures, sometimes
It's definitely not
called
that one.
monsters.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up
Oh,
of
I think this
20
might be it actually. Come on. Fish paste. What else is wrong? Alright, let's check on O. We can't get it, Gooba. Will you look it up?
Yep.
Okay. Presentation of 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar.
The Maya
The
used different
second.
methods to represent numbers.
That's O, right? Yeah. Okay, try again. Are you looking it up?
Oh.
Look it up, big guy.
Thought you.
I ain't messing around.
The Maya used different.
Although the geographic
Not
range
that.
Archaeologists
Nope.
were ceramic bowls.
the Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods. Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before
about
her son ascended
Jaguar.
the throne.
I am Lord.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of
This
war.
feels right. That one feels right. That means something else is wrong, and I don't know which one it is. I wonder if I missed one out in the garden.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in.
Uses the...
Just want the one for O.
Yeah, what is it?
This is saying this is saying O is ritualized bloodletting.
That's wrong. Wrong.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at
It's
his
definitely correct. I missed one? No. Yeah, I'm using Sunny's picture. Yep. What you got, Gooba?
They just have, or I found a list of all of them.
Okay.
It's saying O is 11.
This is wrong.
work in some
This
of
is
the most
wrong.
remote areas of the world. Ham radios are often the only
C?
means of
Did I change C?
I thought there was a.
I didn't think I changed C. Okay, well, C is wrong. C needs to be bicephalic monster. Maybe I did change C.
Archaeology.
Although the geographic range...
The Maya used
Maya scribe.
in addition to adorn.
The Maya ball...
Give us bites of Alec Monster.
The Maya used different.
Maya scribe.
In addition to
The Maya ball...
ritualized.
The 4 miniature... The date on this...
Strange. Archaeologists.
That's right.
The Maya used.
Yep. G. What? Oh, what was G? Okay. D.
G.
A B C D E F G.
Ritualized bloodletting
Yep. Okay.
was a common
J.
practice among the Maya.
All right. Give me the list. I'll take it.
So the list is saying that G is 9.
Don't bump it now.
And ritualized bloodletting is O.
That's wrong. Whatever this is wrong. Why? How do you know that's what it says?
That's...
Do you remember? 11 is...
Because in the other one, 11 is ritualized bloodletting.
How do you...
Almost positive.
How do you know that?
Because I remember hearing
the Maya
it.
Kings ritualized.
It's not, though.
The Maya
That's
Kings
wrong. O is outside. That's wrong.
I don't know that.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Work in some of the most.
All right, I'm going around the exhibits. Try to find a new list, Gooba, because that's wrong. I refuse to believe O is ritualized bloodletting.
I've seen 2 now that have that, so...
How? This list says that this is O. What? How would this be ritual? Hang on. Yeah, how would it be ritualized bloodletting? Are you on senior or junior? I don't think it would matter, would it? I've lost my mind. I refuse to believe it. I refuse. I'm going through the exhibits. You can't stop me.
It's locked. Archaeologists work
Ham
in some of the
radios.
most remote areas
Perfect.
of the world.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it
Cities.
is difficult
Perfect.
to determine the range of Maya influence.
Correct.
Ceramic
Bowls.
bowls.
That's correct.
The Maya were
Pantheistic. Yup.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne
That's it?
in 615 CE. Maya tradition required that the king...
That's it. That's correct.
I am Lord
He is Lord Bacall.
ruler.
I'm with it so far.
Maya
Scribes, yep.
The Maya used different methods to represent
Numbers.
Here is an
It's the
example
third
of the
list
number.
now that has O as bloodletting.
How?
I don't know.
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives were events associated with bloodletting.
You're
A
right.
variety of instruments.
Embarrassing.
including stingray spines,
Embarrassing. This is
thorns,
wrong.
and
Oh my
bone
gosh, that's
awl.
embarrassing for me.
Ritualized.
I'm not a Nancy streamer.
The Maya ball game.
Oh my gosh. Yawn me up.
It happens.
Hashtag Gooba was right. Gooba was
Yeah.
right.
Ritualized bloodletting was
I
a
was
common
not gonna believe. All right, who do you want to wear the hat, Maggie?
ritual.
Oh man, I've been humbled. I've been humbled. I haven't. It will never humble me, but I've been humbled. All right, G is wrong. O is ritualized bloodletting. Oh my gosh.
Maggie says I'm flexible.
That means Gooba wears it.
No, I think
Strange supernatural.
I think based on the fact that
Give me the hat.
ritualized blood.
All right, you fix G then, Mr. Hoity-toity.
where is it?
I don't know. Find it. Thanks, Lexi Doodle. I can't believe that. Embarrassing. Okay, we'll do Sounds Like You're from London after this. Who do you want to wear the hat for that one? Who do you want to wear the hat for the London one? Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I was like, that's not right. Don't you laugh at me. Oh my gosh.
You just kept telling me, no, you're wrong.
I refused. I was not believing it. And I'll tell you what, I won't believe it next time we play either. Gooba does London too, yeah. Alright, I've got the little hat on. Can you guys see it? Let me switch real quick. There's a little hat. Howdy. Alright.
Alright, timer starting in 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Well, howdy.
Howdy. Gotta get used to talking like this for a second.
Ritualized bloodlet.
Shut up. I'm gonna show you ritualized bloodletting in a second if you don't stop messing with me.
Chad,
Oh my
Chad, you
God.
heard that. She threatened me.
That was a threat. It was a threat.
She threatened
I need to
me.
find another piece.
It was a threat, and I'll tell you what, I'll do it again.
Can't believe this.
I haven't finished that task.
Shall we go see Alejandro Del Hati?
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
Ooh, do we have all the pieces for this here numbering exhibit?
I don't know.
We do.
Oh, neat.
Alright, so... Is this reset if we close it up? Did you set a timer?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Alright, so it stays, I think. So the pictures represent some of the numbers, but we can fill in the blanks a bit.
Okay.
So this is 16. That's 0. This is 4, right? Yep. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I count right? Oh my gosh, I know how to count. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 16. Yeah. Alright. This is 7. That's good. This is 5. That's good.
How do you remember that?
It's bar and dot. It's a bar is 5, and a dot is 1.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay. That's alright. We're learning every day. It's... Yeah. Alright, anyway. What's that? 17? Yeah, alright. 18. This is 12. 12.
12.
5, 10, 11, 12. Alright, this is 10. Wait, hang on now. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. 13.
And that'd
This
be
is
14?
Wait, this is 8. Yeah, okay, that's good. 10. This is 4. Alright. So I think we got all the numbers in the right spot. We just have to figure out what the faces are.
Alright.
Alright, cool. Hopefully it stays. If not, it's no big deal. Alright, let's take this addenda to the monolith agreement.
I don't think he'll be there at this hour.
It's been a
What
lot.
time is it?
It's 3 a.m. probably.
Oh, jeez.
Spent a lot of time trying to figure out why ritualized bloodletting.
Ritualized bloodletting.
Why did I come here? Oh my
Nancy,
God.
go to bed.
Colonial
Wait.
Hotel. Go on. I want to see you. There's that famous jacket. They just slap everywhere. Oh, look at the puppy.
It's a baby.
Dad's freeing Franklin Rose 555-1144 1441 asked me to volunteer as an assistant curator at the Beach Hill Museum. The museum is preparing an exhibit on the ancient civilization of the Maya. That includes a monolith recently excavated in Mexico. Met my boss Joanna Riggs and who showed me the museum's prized possession, carving of a Maya king Pakal who ruled over the ancient city of Palenque. Met the museum's epigrapher, Maya language specialist Hendrik Vanderheun, working on translating the inscriptions in the monolith. Need to bring papers, blah blah blah. Check out this little break in the fourth wall. Choco Taco Cultural Center's number is that. Why is everyone's phone prefix is 555? Strange.
He is odd.
Alright. It says be sure to check in with Bess and George. They're not gonna be up at 4 a.m.
At 4 a.m.
We're gonna take a quick nap. It'll be real quick.
Nancy's gonna be EP right along with us.
Also, there is no bathroom in her hotel room.
You don't need it.
Consulado General de Mexico. Alright, we got some brochures. Information for art collectors, dealers, and curators. Establishing legal provenance. It's your duty. Oh, Gooba, why don't you read some? I feel like I've been monopolizing this here, speaking.
Alright. Provenance, a history of ownership. A work of art may travel great distances and change hands many times during the course of its lifetime. Typically, legal transfer of ownership happens either as a sale, an inheritance, or a gift. Provenance documents are an important means of establishing an artwork's authenticity, as well as confirming the legality of its ownership. They show the geographic, personal, and commercial root of a work of art. That is, they identify the date of each exchange, the names of the people involved, the circumstances of the transfer, and the location where the transaction has taken place. Ideally, an unbroken chain of ownership can be traced all the way from the artist's workshop to the present day. Frequently, though, some documents are missing. The art dealer or museum curator has no way of knowing how the artwork has been exchanged during these gaps in the record. When this is the case, the legality of present-day ownership becomes suspect. When researching an artwork's provenance... Excuse me.
Oh boy, here goes.
Hey, he's back. When researching an artwork's provenance, the following documents may provide clues.
This, and the other.
Yeah.
We don't need to know. It's okay. You did great, Gooba. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Get me out of here.
How may I help you?
There he is.
Howdy.
Give him a little kiss, Gooba.
I don't even... Gotta buy me dinner first.
That all it takes?
To blow a kiss? Yeah, I think that's earned a...
Free food? Yeah, you get a kiss blown at you. Oh boy, we want to make Nancy speak Spanish?
Buenos dias. Me llamo Nancy Drew. I have some paperwork for you regarding the loan of the Palenque monolith to Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a
Let us
pirate
know.
in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal,
Thank you.
I mean,
they burned to the ground.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright. Alejandro, understand that many crimes are committed in the name of exploration. Well, both of these are a little bit, iffy.
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
Alejandro, if you hate Spaniards so much, why you sound like them? Does he have a more Spanish-like accent? I would not know. This is one of those games that as a kid I was more like, what? I mean, I don't get the big deal. I don't understand what the big deal is with, you know, a museum wanting to show an artifact. But as an adult, you think about it and you're like, yeah, a lot was stolen from people.
Yeah.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
I love your innocence, Nancy.
Then the relics at Beach Hill must all be legitimate, right?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Thank you for redeeming that. This is how we normally speak. We now have a London redeem. Gooba is going to wear the hat, though, because it's your turn.
Fair enough.
Trying to get out of it, eh? Trying to get out of it?
No, I just wanted to make sure you got
Artifacts, yeah. You're right, artifacts. Alright, let me, well, I'll keep going on the conversation while you get the hat on, and then we'll start that.
Okay.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
He said that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair. Amazing.
And what if these measures are not taken?
My country will have its due, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own 2 hands.
Get him.
Oh, darn it.
Get him, Alejandro. But do you need help, bud?
I did it the wrong way.
Oh, boy.
I admire your conviction, Alejandro.
Pardon
Lucky
me.
for me, the Palenque monolith is only here on loan from Mexico.
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country, too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
As part of their working visit to the United States, the Mexican I don't know what that says. You got it? He's got it. Put the loan agreement down. Alejandro, do not ask why they're folded like an airplane.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Alright, let's show off your little hat, Gooba. There's a little hat. Tip it at him. There you go. Alright, we're gonna start the timer.
Alright, timer in 3, 2, 1. Pip pip cheerio.
Alright, I've forgotten how to do... Every single time we have to do this, I forget how to do an accent. And I don't know. I feel like Southern accent is so much easier for me. It just doesn't come out.
Won't stop State from getting that stone or not.
I don't think so. Alright.
That's a good way
Are
to
you sure?
think about it.
I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
You love doing fake English accents. Yeah, it's just not one I do often. I just can't. I feel like I am in the accent maybe 25% of the time. I just fall out of it. I try so hard. I really do.
Sometimes I think you need a reset phrase. Something you can say that gets you back in the accent.
Mushy peas, beans on toast.
Beans on toast.
Honey Top Hat, we made you go from one accent right to another with no downtime. Yeah. Darkening your vowels is the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
I feel like that helped me a little. It takes a lot of brain power, and I really have to slow down. And I still do not feel like I have it.
How are the tasks coming along?
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
So he has barely worked here. Baked potato. Just talk about Lady Whistledown and the Bridgertons. You'll find it. I've watched the first season of Bridgerton and never watched the other ones.
Yeah.
I feel like there's 3 out now.
There's like 2 or 3. I think there's 3.
I think there's 3.
Yeah, I lost interest after the first season.
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
I've got work to do.
See you around.
I have been watching more Game of Thrones lately, and a lot of people in that show have British accents, so I feel like I can kind of pull from that.
Yeah, it's the Nancy blanket. I have it. Mine's misprinted, though. Mine is, a lot of the games are cut off, which I don't think many people have that, which is great for me.
It's a collector's item.
Okay, whatever you say. And I tried to complain and say, hey, this is not correct. And I never heard back.
I think season 4 should be the last because there are 8 books and they do 2 per season. Okay.
I better check to see if I'm done with that.
Oh, I think I know where I need to go. Over here to Sunny stuff.
Sunny?
Sunny stuff. Got an action figure. That's good box sounds.
That is a good box sound.
Right, I think... Oh, Henrik, you scared me.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Let me mess with that ham radio.
Can I give that ham radio a try?
Absolutely not. The radio is a tool, not a toy. One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you. And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately. If another one blows, I think I'll go mental.
I love that he thinks he needs to monitor Nancy. Like she's just going to start shouting offensive language. Or, like she's just going to start saying, I'm right here at this address, come and get me.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine.
We think season 4 should be the last because there are 8 books and they do 2 per season.
There, now I can start putting this together.
I love these crispy pottery sounds. Pottery.
Pottery.
Pottery. Beans on toast.
Mushy peas. Salt and chili chips.
Salt and chili chips.
That's done.
Have you guys watched the British food TikToks? With
I love
Chinese
them.
takeaway.
Yeah, they go over their Chinese takeaway meals.
It is wildly entertaining.
Chicken bowls.
Salt and chili chips.
Curry sauce. Alright, let's head to the hotel. And put this floppy in, if you know what I'm saying.
In a computer?
Yes. Alright. It's not far. Wrong, try again. I feel like some.
Cocoa Kringle.
Oop. Cocoa
Cringe.
Not Cocoa Cringe.
That was Cocoa Cringe.
That was Cocoa Cringe. Stuff to do. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, this is the stuff about the narration. Simple quizzes. Stuff to remember. Alright, this is good. Oh, I should have noted which one we didn't know. Fish paste. Alright, we're taking a picture. The cheese chat. Smile. Are you smiling?
We'll know if you're not.
Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go back to the hotel and finish up this numbering.
You mean the museum?
Yeah, let's pretend I said that.
Alright then.
Alright, free. No, 2 and free. 2 has a big hat, 5 fingers, and a semi-oval on it. That one free. Looks like a doctor.
That
Oh,
looks
perfect.
right.
Great.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Well done.
Hooray! Another thing off our list. Oh, we never visited Sinclair. We never visited Taylor Sinclair.
Do we want to?
Not really. Oh, T-Bone. What time is it? 11 a.m.?
We'll find out.
It's about
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
No.
No.
Thanks,
Not at all.
But I'm trying to
No.
cut back. Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts,
Prudence
had her fire
Rutherford.
ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
He put his whole
Heist it.
put a whole throat into that one. What's so funny?
Nothing, I just agree. He
You think there's a
full-throated it.
connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Right. What about Joanna?
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
Money, 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 money.
With so much writing on this exhibit? How can that be?
Who knows?
He pops up in another Nancy game. Is she in multiple?
Who?
Prudence?
Yeah.
I assume that's who you're talking
Prudence comes back up in Phantom of Venice. Where else does she come up?
I feel like there's more than...
There definitely is, but I don't know. I can't think right now.
So, you're looking for a state-of-the-art detective?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
I'll do my best, but it
Trouble
sounds like what you
stinks.
really need is a new breed of police dog.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
The band? Oh, time's
I
up.
think you dropped
no
that.
more
I dropped the
flattery.
accent right
Hey,
as the
that's an
timer was.
interesting piece. There, by your desk.
Thanks for redeeming
Something
that.
tells me it's not a Maya
Thank
artifact.
you for that.
How about that rubber
Always
shark?
a good time.
The artist's name is Poppy Dada.
Beat.
She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy
Jeez.
Dada her real name?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Don't you have to pay her commission? Don't you have to, like, write a check to her legal name?
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
I need a game where we meet Poppy Dada. Yeah, redo the heist mystery. Like, she paints something, or there's some sort of museum. I like it. I like
Yeah.
redo.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah, she's also in Danger by Design. That's true. That is true.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry,
Wizardry.
in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those Provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor.
How
Not today, though.
terrible. He's referring to them wanting to, like, hey, legitimize the provenance of these artifacts as how Mexico lost its sense of humor. That is wild.
Yeah.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless, of course, you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
I'd better get going.
Keep up the good
He
work.
gives me adult trying to use young language vibes. I see it. Hello, fellow young people. For real. All right, we do have an ad coming up, so we're going to go to BRB. So, BRB. Okay, we're back.
Hello.
Hope you guys had a lovely break. I forgot to pause it for most of the break, so I think we're still good. Good. We're still good. I was trying to say good and okay. Uh-oh. All right, what are we doing? Hi. We haven't talked to Bess or George. Haven't talked to Joanna in a minute.
How are the tasks coming along?
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Okay. Gee. Let's see if Henrik has anything to say. Oh, that's funny.
I guess not.
Interesting. Well, guess there's no reason to do anything except walk out here.
What the heck?
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
I didn't do it.
It wasn't me.
I didn't do it though. Joanna.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch
You
anything.
can. That's okay, Maggie. It happens. They saved a lot on voice acting by having half of everyone's line to be, who knows? You're right.
I love how accusing that tone was of the 17-year-old intern.
Right. Sit tight, Nancy. The cops are coming.
The cops are on their way.
Don't you move, Nancy. Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime. Run through the temple activities to verify that all questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens, now do we? Be back ASAP. THX.
You have voicemail. Press 0 to reach.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin
Howdy.
Rose.
How's it going?
I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the
Really?
museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy,
He's like,
thanks.
To replay messages.
I don't want to take you away from this internship. How about you give it to somebody who actually needs it? For their, I don't know, school?
Yeah.
Or career or something? And let Nancy be the detective. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Because right now it's like, Nancy's not going to become a museum
No,
curator.
no. She's just taking this from somebody else. Nepo baby. Let's talk to Joanna.
Come in.
Museum industry is hard to break into. I can only imagine. Unlike this museum. Oh, bird. That That was funny.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
Nancy's like, well then, my pay will change from free intern to free detective. Gotta update that pay.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a look at the crime scene myself. Did the police turn up any clues?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
What were their initial findings?
Who knows? Right now, my priority is to get a move on this insurance claim.
I've got work to do.
Carpe diem.
Who knows?
Honestly, why is Nancy the curator now? She's so unqualified.
She really is.
Also,
go ahead.
Is there any time in the games where we actually use a magnifying glass?
Right here.
Outside of, you know, as the...
That is a good question. Do we know this, chat? I feel like we got some Nancy experts in the room.
Like, I know it's the cursor.
Right, but literally, is there any part in any of the games where Nancy picks up a magnifying glass, uses it on an object to look closer? I feel like there is, but I can't think of anything. Do we know, chat? Actually, no, yeah.
Nancy's whole MO is just, I know a guy who knows a guy, and it shows.
True.
As you get older, you understand why Deirdre hates Nancy, because I would too.
I shouldn't be messing around with this without permission.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Julie plus Cats. Welcome in. I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you for the raid. How was it? How was your stream? I think you're playing the Indiana Jones game, right? Had a good time.
The new one?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Is it good? I've been thinking about that one.
What do you say, Julie? Is it a good one?
Need to know.
He needs to know.
Yes, it's so good. Definitely a great game for Nancy fans.
Oh,
okay.
I love that. I love it. Worth playing.
Awesome.
That's one actually Gooba was like, I don't know about. I was like, what are you talking about? That looks really cool. And
okay.
he changed his opinion because I'm that persuasive.
It was all you. No, I think the reason I was skeptical of it is like when I think of Indiana Jones in a video game, I'm really just thinking of Uncharted, because that's what those games were based on, basically.
Okay.
Like that's where the idea came from, is if you could play an Indiana Jones movie.
Why would that deter you?
Because
you love those games.
I do love those games, but they're completely different play style. They're third person, so like I don't really know how to explain it. It's just the fact that the Indiana Jones one was first person always really threw me off.
Okay.
Like I felt like if it was third person, it would be more of an action adventure game. But I don't know. Like,
do what you want. I live on first person games, so.
Fair enough.
The voice actor who plays Indy sounds almost exactly like Harrison Ford. Love that.
That's Troy Baker, actually.
Oh, it is? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's Joel. It's Papa Joel from The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, you'd think you'd be all over that, Gooba.
I don't know. It just like...
This guy.
I think I was just
need something?
really expecting it to be third person and be like Uncharted. So
this guy, he's like...
But the more I hear about it, the more I'm like, okay, I should give it a shot.
He says, show me the character or else I don't want it. He says, Nancy? No.
I didn't know that was who that was. I love The Last of Us. Yeah, that's Troy. He's in... Look up his IMDb. He's in so many games.
Yeah, I forgot that's what that's who it was.
Okay. He's in a ton of stuff.
Anyway, thank you so much, Julie, for the raid. Glad to have you. If you need to run and, get something to eat, get whatever you need to do, please do it. Take care of yourself.
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
It's not obvious to me.
Yeah.
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display.
We just talked about this.
It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand.
This is
I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Okay, great. Did you happen to see the thief's message?
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I've got work to do.
See you around.
Have a fantastic Larkin shell. You should definitely give it a shot. Just think of it as Ventured Miss with Nancy. I want to play it, for sure.
Well, it comes to PlayStation, I think, this month, so...
Here's what you'll do, Gooba. You're gonna watch me play it, it'll be like you're watching third person.
Okay.
It'll just be... You'll stand behind and just watch me, and I'll be like, you know, I'll be in me.
Okay. I get it. It's like how RPGs are usually third person and not first person. Yeah, like, I think that's why I could never get into Skyrim either, because it's a first person RPG, and it's just, that's not how my brain works when I play that type of game. Like a first person shooter or something like this,
I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known
Nancy,
substance.
Gooba was speaking.
I was talking about games, Nancy.
Jeez. Gosh. I love how she's like, I'm smart too. And then later Henrik is like, whoever translated that glyph is a stupid human. Ding dong. That's it.
That's it.
Jinx, you silly goose. All right. HGS. Wait, give me the hand. I need it.
That doesn't work.
The Indiana Jones game makes me motion sick.
Oh no.
Oh,
I get motion sick too, so maybe I'll watch Gooba. I'll try it out first. I'll try it out.
According to this chart, HG stands for Mercury.
Where's
S is...
Here.
S stands for sulfur, so the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Fantastic. We're making progress, folks. Let's tell Joanna.
Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Love that.
Does the museum keep cinnabar around?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
Interesting.
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Very interesting.
We need a who knows counter.
Mm-hmm.
I knows.
Gotta be at least 5, you know.
Alright, well let's keep going on the exhibit. Remember we had to do this. What was that?
Lady
Zac Efron. I did it. Okay, well Z-O yeah, X. Just X. Okay. Thank you. Bicephalic. Huipil.
Good job.
Cahal is in noble. Oop. Nobleman. Ugh. It's something like that. What is the Maya matchmaker? Fish farts. Gonna have to figure that out. Maya matchmaker.
I feel like I remember seeing that.
I don't know if we know that yet, but I just learned. M for the mini-map maze. I don't know how anybody would do that this without it. Whee! Whee! It's such good music.
Really good music.
Oh my gosh. If you like this style of music, you should listen to Nova Menko, a band. Fantastic acoustic guitar with, Spanish influence. Oops, wrong way.
Now I'm getting flashbacks to the garden maze from the game we played yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, the last 2 days, we basically did nothing but played this game, The Devil in Me. It's from the Dark Pictures games. They're the ones that I think they're called like Supermassive or something like that, but they made Until Dawn, they made Little Hope, I think they made The Quarry.
It's the choice-based games.
Yeah, like the choice-based horror games. And we played The Devil in Me yesterday. It deals with the serial killer H.H. Holmes, and it was terrifying. Like it was a really good game.
It was fantastic.
Oh my god, that was.
But I'm glad he was playing it.
Yeah, she had me driving. I was having a tough time.
I offered to take over. I did, and
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
And I offered to say, hey, I was like, there's a part where Gooba was visibly stressed. I'm like, hey, you know what? We can stop now, and we can just watch the ending on YouTube. And he stuck through.
All I kept thinking was, I think I'm not gonna feel better until I just finish it myself.
Yeah.
It's like I've put so many hours into it. Like I want to get this out of the way.
I have to watch people stream. Yeah, I can't drive those games. Yeah, it's so much easier watching.
They do have a weird movement about them. Like
I see you've spoken with Joanna.
I was in the museum.
Sorry,
when
I didn't
it
want to stare at him. Go ahead.
It's like those games do kind of have a weird movement system, and it can be a little bit like.
I think it's on purpose.
At one point,
it's purposeful.
Like when we were playing on Friday, we were playing on my PC, and I had to be like, can we like take a break, because my eyes were struggling with it.
Do you think it's the same person who carried out those other thefts?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
A scoundrel?
The Pakal thief's glyph message translates to, "The magician suffers yellow death." What in the world do you think that means?
You've got me there.
It's just too scary for me to drive. I also get decision fatigue just being a human, so all those choices would overwhelm me. Yeah. So when we play those, I like to sit and think, okay, what would I choose? Given these two options, what am I going to choose? And then we'll just look up the guide and see what the right one is. So that way you're like, oh, interesting. I know where I would have messed up. But at the same time,
yeah,
like you don't have to really like it takes a lot of the stress out of the choice.
Yeah, I do like that it gives you the option to pause when those decisions come up, because like
I better get going.
I know myself.
Thanks for stopping by.
I'm too indecisive for that. I need time to like consider.
Yeah.
So that was good, because like I know it's kind of a cop out to like look up the answer, but it was also like we want to get the best experience out of this game, because I'm not gonna play it again.
Right. It was this dude with the lips. Yeah, he paints those on. he takes eyeliner and he's like, he draws it on.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Nancy.
Hey. What's up?
Do you know much about Maya glyphs?
You've got me there. I know Spanish, English, Portuguese, and several indigenous languages, including Quiche and Nahuatl. but I have yet to learn the language of glyphs.
Have you heard? The Pakal carving was stolen from the museum.
Well, I heard the alarms going off, but it wasn't until Henry called me that I heard the news.
Henrik called you? When?
He did?
Where was he? I've been looking for him.
He called shortly after the robbery. I presumed he was calling from the museum. Is that so strange?
So, you were in the museum at the time?
I was dropping off the monolith agreement for Joanna as I said I would.
And you didn't stop to see what was going on?
I was running late. I just figured somebody tripped a wire and I kept going.
Why does he do that?
I'll need to alert the police so they can ask you some questions.
I have diplomatic immunity, so I do not have to answer any questions. But I will, because I have nothing to hide.
Diplomatic immunity is wild, but I get why it exists. You know, it's like crazy concept, but I get it.
Well, that's very big of you. Joanna is beside
Yeah, Nancy's in
herself
DC
over the
right
loss, you
now.
know.
She will get her insurance money and forget about Pakal in no time.
You are awfully unforgiving,
Fight,
aren't
fight,
you?
fight.
It's not like her dog died. Then I would
You
feel sorry
better.
for her. That artifact was lost to me as soon as it left Mexican soil. So my friend Pakal goes underground for a while until he is sold again. Suddenly, he turns up in Amsterdam or Hong Kong. Unless he is rightfully repatriated to Mexico, what's the difference?
I mean, you gotta make sure he's well taken care of, you know? You don't know who's got him right now bumping around in like a briefcase or something.
Yeah.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage. Not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing
You know,
against him.
sports. I heard the alarms as I ran away with the priceless artifact, but I didn't have time to stop. Yeah. Yeah.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Joanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios,
Yeah,
Nancy.
Nancy is kind of a villain. Yeah.
I keep forgetting that the place is called Beach Hill.
Yeah.
And when they say it, I keep thinking they're saying be chill.
Just be chill, dude. I
So
love
they took
that.
the artifact just to be chill. It's like, what?
I didn't know be chill. That's amazing. Alejandro, baby, you're so cute, but you're making yourself really guilty, babes. Yeah. Yeah, he's not like. I understand why he's upset, but he's not helping himself with this whole theft. Okay, we talked to Taylor, we talked to the Alejandro. Let's hit the hotel. I can't remember if Sunny's floppy disk has the matchmaker information. Nope.
Nice slow scroll.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what it says. Some gods also represent numbers, so probably pretty tough to pick out at first, but they'll grow on you just like mold on cheese. I don't think it's in here. Nope. Oh. Nope. Oh, there's his password. What is the matchmaker's name?
Was it in one of the exhibits?
Maybe. Sunny says it wasn't, but Sunny probably wasn't paying attention. Let's call, Bess. Hey, Valletta. Oh, congrats on first.
Hello?
Hey, Beth, it's me, Nancy. What's new?
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated game of Go Fish, and I'm winning.
Don't believe a word she says, Nancy. Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her.
63%, not bad.
Nice.
How's the internship going?
Everything was going great until someone broke into a display case and stole one of the museum's
Excuse
most
me.
valuable
You're
artifacts.
excused.
Thank
a
you.
jade carving of King Pakal.
Who was
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
So what happened?
Well, apparently the civilization was never quite the same after he died.
No, silly, with the theft. What happened with the theft?
funny.
Who are your suspects? Do you have any clues?
Easy, ladies. Let's just say that so
Easy,
far,
lady.
I have more questions than I do answers. But don't worry, I'm on the case.
There goes your low-key internship.
All right, let's ask.
Honestly, Nancy, it never will cease to amaze me how one girl can cross paths with so much
Let's ask for
trouble.
hints.
Detective Drew,
Why
requesting
not?
hint, please.
Check out the phone list in the lab and see who Beach Hill's Cinnabar supplier is.
Oh yeah.
A sleuthy phone call or two
Hey.
ought to give you an idea of when the last order was filled.
I'll talk to you later, ladies.
We'll be waiting for an update.
Bye,
All
Nancy.
right, we're gonna go back to the museum. We're gonna call the Cinnabar supplier, and we're gonna see if we can find anything on the matchmaker. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Nothing there. Nope.
Ball.
Hello, bowl. Wait. Nope. 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 I'm reading so fast, I'm retaining 100% of it. No. Nope.
It's locked.
Nope. Cream God. What was it, matchmaker? That's what we're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Nope. No. We looked over there, yeah. These are languages. Number system. Ink.
I do really love the music in this game.
It's fantastic, it really is. Ouch. Ouch. Well, maybe it's outside. Passport.
Perhaps.
Hallucination. Been there. Cephalic monster. Rain god. Moon goddess. Woven blouse. A nobleman. Oopsie doodles. What you got? A vision ceremony.
I think you can get that answer from Henrik's desk, maybe.
Ooh, okay.
Try there next.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're wasting our time looking, but that's okay. You're shirtless. Where's your top?
Henrik!
Henrik! Henrik! I've known you for 24 hours, Henrik! No, it's fine.
Amnesia?
Jinx!
Wow. Henrik must have taken a real nosedive off
Rip.
that pyramid.
Oh, Papa Henrik,
Do you
no!
think he just fell, Nancy? Or
No,
was
my
he
poor baby!
pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours.
Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first.
George is right. She
You
is
guys
your
are funny.
supervisor after all.
You guys are funny. She is your supervisor. You're not allowed to be concerned for humans until you talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, be chill. Be chill, museum.
Be chill.
Just be chill for 10 seconds.
First the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the
Daddy,
monolith.
chill.
The board clams up
Yeah.
on my funding. My mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet.
And above all that, Bingy's cold.
Bingy's gold. I don't know if you guys seen that meme. Like, just a little guy who's like, and what's he? How's it go?
And on top of all this, Bingy's cold.
Yeah. Funny. I read this as shaky farting. We do seem to be on shaky farting, don't we?
We do seem to be on shaky footing, don't we?
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary,
Oh,
Nancy.
boy.
Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles
Bumps
back?
his head. Girly, that was a whole flight of steps. That was concussion, honey.
How can I help around here?
You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
Apparently, a Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been visited by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have any idea how I might get in touch with her?
Afraid I can't help you there.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi
Hey,
sabubi.
J-Dog, you're kind of useless. All she does is stare at that microscope all day. Okay, well, this is where it happens. Or happened.
Henrik.
It's locked.
That's him. Dang, not real. Let's hear it.
This message is for Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy. This is Nurse Bluefoot calling from Eleanor Roosevelt Memorial Hospital in regards to Henrik Vanderheun. I believe you're a colleague of his? Since Mr. Vanderheun was admitted, he has repeated your name several times in states of semi-consciousness.
Creepy.
As we've been unable to contact any of his family members, we're hoping you might be willing to act as Henrik's support person as he begins the difficult process of restoring his memory. Please call me as soon as possible to discuss this. My direct line is 202-555-4000. Thank you.
To replay messages, press 0.
So, that was Nurse Bluefoot? Like, opposite of Scarlet Hand?
Ah.
Just silly.
Interesting.
Just silly. Now that Henrik is gone, we can play with his toys. I mean, super expensive ham radio. Weird behavior, adult man, yeah. Very, very strange.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Oh, we got news, buddy.
I need to contact a woman named Prudence Rutherford. I noticed she's on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, and that they've donated money to Beach Hill. Any idea how I might track
I
it
can't
down?
stop hearing Beach Hill now.
You're welcome.
It so happens that Prudence and I sat on the panel of judges for the Kansas Speak No Evil Mime competition for 3 years in a row. Back when I lived in Wichita. How's that for a small world?
You judged a mime competition?
Indeed I did. I haven't talked to Prudence in about 10 years. But let's see if I still have her in this old dinosaur of a Rolodex. Ah, yes, here we go. Got a pen? It's area code 785-555-7279. What's this
So
all
not
about?
only does he know not only does he know plenty about miming, he knows enough to judge a competition.
What exhibits do they have at Beach Hill?
Beach
Oh,
Hill.
you know, just there's not really exhibits. We just kind of
Rutherford
vibe.
had a run-in with a red-handed thief,
Just
much like
vibe,
the one
man.
who took the Pakal carving.
You're a real pro, Nancy. Say, why don't I call ahead and let Prudence know what's going on? That way I can say hello and she'll be expecting you.
That would be great, Mr. Rose.
Not a problem.
And that way we don't have to pay her voice actor money for all the you know,
You have no voicemail.
info dumping. I feel like Beach Hill Museum has slushy machines
Oh, definitely.
and just like a lot of beanbag chairs.
The question is, do the judges have to mime also? I mean,
I don't know. I feel like go
you
ahead.
would think like they would have to announce the winner via mime.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
That's the way it makes sense to me.
Picturing a large sunglass display, yes. Okay, so this is not one we can call from here. Unless we can't call her yet. Which is real fun. Is it visiting hours for... Oh wait, no, we have to call Nurse Bluefoot! Run!
Nurse Bluefoot!
Nurse Bluefoot! Alright.
You have no voicemail.
Oops. Come on. 4,000. Oops. 9. I did it. Do they lasso the winner and put them in a box? Yes.
This is Nurse Bluefoot.
Yes. And they close the top.
I think they mime giving them a trophy.
Right, yeah. Can you imagine they don't really get a trophy?
Just like... And then the winning mime has to be like...
Yeah. Like, I imagine them polishing it.
Nurse Bluefoot, this is Nancy Drew. You left me a message regarding
Thank you, Blue
Henrik
Crash.
Vanderhue. How is he?
Nancy Drew. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved. We've been unable to locate any family members, and we do like amnesia patients to have at least one personal support person when they begin reality orientation.
Really glad I just met this guy.
Yeah.
Henrik is suffering from an acute case of post-traumatic retrograde amnesia. At the moment, he is unable to recall even the most basic autobiographical facts, from his name and address to his birthday and shoe size. He can't access the details of his personal history or events leading up to his accident.
Scarlet Hand phone numbers are the absolute worst. Just the worst. They're like, oh, you can only call certain phone numbers from certain phones. Without any rhyme or reason. Like, why can't we call Prudence Rutherford from this phone? Yeah. Wild. Every time I would try to call the cultural center, I would try it on the lab phone and I had a mental breakdown. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Post-traumatic?
Yes. The trauma being his accident at the museum, naturally.
Is there any way to treat amnesia?
Well, reality orientation is a kind of treatment that helps a patient get reacquainted with the facts and circumstances of his or her life. Henrik has not actually lost his memory. It's just that his brain is injured in such a way that he can't access the place where the memories are
I just
stored.
imagine me getting amnesia and Gooba being like, you love being tidy and organized. Like, it is your favorite thing to immediately put things back after you use them. And you love being tidy.
Honestly, your favorite thing in the whole world is organizing clothes and putting them away.
You love to fold your socks together and keep them in one spot. And you would never ever dream of just leaving your clothes in the dryer.
I see. So we need to help him find the trail of crumbs. Is that it?
Exactly. First, we do repetitive memory exercises to help Henrik relearn the basic facts, like his name and address, the name of his parakeet.
You better figure out if he has one.
The date, and so on. Second,
I'm gonna go
we
check
try
on that
to
bird.
stimulate Henrik's sensory memories in order to help trigger or find the way back to his cognitive memory.
How are we liking the game? I have a soft spot for this one because I love museums. And I just love the first, 11 games in this series. So nostalgic. You think Henrik is a hottie? I'm a no. I'm a no on Henrik. If I close my eyes and listen to his voice, it's a yes. Open the eyes, no. Close the eyes, yes. Repeat. What about you, Gooba? Hottie or naughty?
Henrik?
Hottie or naughty?
I see the appeal, but no.
Okay.
Where do I come in?
You can't help Henrik remember his childhood, but you can probably help him remember his work. And who knows where that will
But
take
here's the
him.
thing.
All
I'm not
roads
qualified
lead to
at all
Rome,
for
as
this
they
job.
say. One
So
great tool
I don't know what I
is
can
the
teach him
reality
about his work.
orientation
Right.
board. This is a place to post information and pictures for the patient to look at over a period of time. You may want to bring in images or photos to place on the board. Things from the museum,
Okay,
perhaps.
Nurse Bluefoot, you're great. I've known this man for 24 hours. I've known this man for 24 hours, and that's as long as I've had this job.
I'm really not qualified for any of this right now.
I would 100% listen to Henrik ASMR. If Henrik, I don't listen to audiobooks. If Henrik's voice actor read audiobooks, I would listen to audiobooks. Same with Ingrid Corey from Haunted Carousel. Her voice, buttery smooth. I just need them to play all the characters in my audiobooks. Yes, let me bring my scrapbook from the last 24 hours of all the wonderful times me and Henrik have had. I need somebody to cut together like a montage of Nancy and Henrik moments.
It would be like 2 scenes.
Black and white. That's the bit, Gooba.
Yeah.
That's the bit. I just need like 2 frames. It's like, you know, Nancy looking back on all the great times with Henrik. And then in the background, it's in the arms of an angel, fly away.
Except it would only get to
and then
in
cut.
the arms of...
Yeah, that's it. That's the bit. That's the bit.
That's the bit.
Is Henrik awake right now?
Not at the moment. We're keeping him under close observation.
When do you think he'll be out of intensive care?
Once he's out of the danger zone, we'll move him over to neurology.
He was yelling her name as he was waking up. Sorry, but that's part of a fanfic plot if I've ever seen it.
Oh my gosh. It is.
Thanks for the crash course.
Unfortunately.
In Nurse Bluefoot. Oh, sorry. No pun intended. When are visiting hours?
Visiting hours are 10 to 4 every day, if the patient is not engaged in treatment and if he seems stable.
Stable how?
Just remember, Henrik's brain has been knocked around like a peanut in its shell. He may have attention difficulties, headaches, anxiety. Sometimes he may seem giddy, too. We need to keep these conditions in check. Don't push him too hard, or he may have some kind of meltdown.
Thanks for the warning, Nurse Bluefoot.
Be well.
Be well. I'd love to be well.
It would be their 2 conversations and then Nancy standing over his unconscious body after he fell.
Not that. Oh my gosh, you're right. That is the end. That's really funny. Oh my gosh.
You're telling me this isn't the movie While You Were Sleeping? I'm not familiar with
Yeah, I don't know that one. Oh.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
I remember playing this first time and being like, okay, I've got to pick the one that's least gonna, you know, upset him.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's like, Henrik, it's me, Nancy. You're looking good. I'm from Beach Hill, like info dump. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay, this one's more chill.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
Henrik. I'm Nancy. We met at Beach Hill before your head injury.
Be chill. I'll be chill. I'll be chill. You be chill, dude. You be chill first.
I'm plenty chill. You be chill.
We're chill. You be chill. Hey, man.
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. Before your accident, you were working there on some important Maya glyph translations. Do you remember anything about that project?
I don't even remember my own birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting
I will
your
not be squeezing
time.
any part of you, sir. Please make sure your nightie gown stays tied in the back. Best part is him asking a teenager to do this and then telling her he may have an episode if she does it wrong. Yeah, yeah, truly. Is it time for my snack? Is he saying Nancy is a snack? Oh my gosh. Take it easy. Be chill.
Be chill.
Be chill.
Unfortunately, Henrik suffers from being hotter with the mask on.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
According to Nurse Bluefoot, you haven't lost any data. Your brain just doesn't know how to locate certain things at the moment. We need to give it some clues.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
This
I'll
one.
visit, we'll talk. Sometimes I'll bring you pictures.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Think of it this way. You just got back from a fabulous trip, only you can't remember the places you went. So you decide to look through postcards to see which ones you recognize.
Fine.
I mean, that
I'll
reminds me of my Cancun trip back in, when I was 20-something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember the trip. Oh, this is a picture I took. Oh, it was? Okay.
Oh, great. And other people saw this?
Right, yeah.
Great.
Oh, is that a picture of me doing a frozen beverage challenge on a stage? Are those Disney princesses?
Super.
Great.
Okay, here we go. These symbols mean the magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original
Confession?
work.
Basically, man slips into a coma and his crush saves him. So his fam thinks that this girl is his girlfriend. Oh, it's got it. What happened to his tan shirt that low-key looked like he was only wearing a lab coat? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He was topless.
Yep.
He's been topped.
Nancy
could gaslight the fuck out of him. Yeah. Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Oh man.
You don't agree with the translation?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of losing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
If you wrote this note, then you must have stolen
Did
the
you?
carving of King Pakal.
Did you?
I don't remember.
Be chill.
I'm investigating the theft of the
Remember,
Pakal
Henrik.
carving.
Be
Please,
chill.
Henrik, try to remember something.
Who in the world is
Come on.
Pakal?
It's faking it.
Oh, my head. Oh,
Faker.
the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory
Girl
therapy.
boss keep
Nancy,
gaslight, yes.
Could you come back tomorrow?
Oh man. He looks pretty good for somebody who fell down a flight of stairs, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nosedive down those stairs? Yeah, not a bruise on him.
And
on his riddled body.
He hit his head hard enough to lose his memory.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like bandages. or
No
nothing.
bruise, nothing.
Yeah.
He's doesn't
He's
have a
faking.
mark on him. Faker. Faker. He threw a dummy down those stairs and he ran down.
You're a great big phony.
Phony. Alright,
Built different.
what are we doing? I don't know. Let's go to the hotel. Oh, we can call Prudence. Let's call Prudence. Gotta put a 1 in front. Remember when that was a thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's true though. Nancy didn't
Yes?
see him fall.
Hello?
She didn't. She heard him fall. Yep.
That's right.
You're right. You're right.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew, calling from Washington, D.C. I'm trying to reach Prudence Rutherford, please.
Oh, yes. Franklin told me you'd be calling. Such dreadful news about Beach Hill. I will do everything in my power to help you catch those rapscallions. To think how they violated the sanctity of my domicile.
Let's
Good
bring back
heavens.
rapscallions. That's got to come back.
Great insult.
Yeah.
Did Mr. Rose fill you in on the museum theft?
He just told me that you're young and
Yeah.
brilliant, and that you might be able to get my fire ruby necklace back.
We are. Young
Yeah.
and what is it? Young and brilliant? Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, Mr. Rose is a notorious flatterer. Tell me, can you describe your necklace to me?
I can't even think about it. Oh, just the very thought of my precious necklace gone, stranded, orphaned, and in the hands of some dirty stranger makes my blood
Why are you saying they're
boil.
dirty? This feels targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Was the necklace
Miss,
a
please
gift?
relax.
I inherited it
Be chill.
from
Be
my
chill.
mother-in-law. But you see, the necklace means much more to me than just a handful of priceless
You see, I'm
rubies.
very, very rich. And so money is meaningless.
More? In what way?
I had the necklace restrung to include an exquisite jade carving as the centerpiece, a genuine artifact of the ancient Maya. The carving is not only one of a kind, but a Rutherford family heirloom given to me by my great-grandfather when I was just a little girl.
And where did he get it? Where did he get that?
Yeah.
How did he acquire an artifact of the ancient Maya?
What does the jade
Just
piece
wondering.
look like?
It features a rare glyph. No one's been able to give me a precise translation, but most epigraphers have agreed that it has something to do with a snake, the color green, and the direction south. It's terribly fascinating.
About the theft, where were you when it took place?
At 3 a.m.? Well, I was home, of course. Lost in sweet slumber. I don't grace the social circuit the way I used to. That brazen fiend crept right into the bedroom and took my necklace away. Where was I? Picking peaches in the fruit-laden orchards of my dreams. I feel like such
You know
a
who
fool.
Prudence sounds like? Prudence sounds like the record for Creepy's Corner in Secret of the Old Clock.
I don't remember that one.
Okay, but it sounds like that.
Could be
voice.
the same person.
Was anything else taken besides the necklace?
Nothing. Not even my brand new Dada. Synesthetic, interactive, organic journey. I always knew Dada was overrated. One moment, dear. Off. Off the sofa, you nasty beast. Now! What are you doing? What did I say about the sofa? Bad, naughty bad. I'm sorry, dear. What was I saying?
Problems with a cat?
What? No, I was speaking to my husband, dear. My second husband. Soon to become my ex-husband if he continues to crawl on the furniture like that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh,
Amazing.
yes. Oh, they must have known. The rest of my valuables were left untouched. Frankly, I don't know whether to be grateful or
How
insulted.
about grateful?
Let's
Ding
be
dong.
grateful.
Ding dong. The voice actor for Prudence really takes her voice to the next level in her follow-up appearances. She's good here, but flawless later. Yeah. Be a little more Clash conscious, Prudence. For real. For real. I love that every one of them thinks these Maya carvings are one of a kind, and there's like 5 that go all together. It's a set, yeah. Yeah.
What about evidence?
The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was this positively ghoulish red handprint on the wall. I nearly jumped out of my
I made up
skin.
lore in my shorty stream the other day that he was one of Prudence's ex-husbands. I love it. I love fake lore. I love it.
A red handprint was left at the scene of the crime at Beach Hill, too. Ms. Rutherford,
Jill.
I'm almost certain that these robberies were committed by the same person.
But why? What is so special about these carvings?
I don't know. Be chill, though. Okay?
But be chill.
Ms. Rutherford, it would be so helpful if I knew exactly what your carving looked like. Could you send me a picture that shows it in detail?
I can do better than a photo. The insurance company made this dreadful replica of the necklace with the idea that I would wear
Excuse me.
such a thing to public functions.
Please.
Please.
But I could send that to you if you'd like.
Perfect. Let me give you the address.
My secretary will have the address of the museum. Now, if that is all you would require, young lady, I will need to attend to other pressing matters.
Thanks a million, Miss Rutherford. I won't let you down.
Call me Prudence. Oh, and Nancy, when you find the villains who did this to me, do me a favor and give them a sound thrashing.
I sure will. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, we have not saved one single time. But I think we're gonna end it here, if y'all don't mind. Gooba's a sleepy guy. And you know what? My throat kind of hurts. So, we're just going through it.
On
basically.
top of everything else.
Yeah, on top of everything else. Okay, I think I pressed the right button. Gooba, you want to say what we do and where we do things?
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. If you want to find our stuff and things, we're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. I have a podcast that we do episodes every now and again. Talk about video game stuff. We likely streams are going to be a little bit different for the next few weeks. I'm going on a longer work trip, and Jetpack is getting into her busy season as well.
Yep.
So
it's fun stuff.
Probably going to be not doing as many Tuesday streams, and we'll probably only do the Nancy Sunday streams when both of us can do them.
Yep.
But we'll keep all that updated on our Instagram, and yeah.
So we're gonna go raid somebody playing Mystery of the Seven Keys. I don't know this person, but they're streaming, and we're gonna go say hi. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you when we see ya. Okay, bye.